today's video, we are reacting to Houston rodeo outfits have gone too far. Now, parents want a dress code.
Oh my god.
I'm gonna be honest. Strip club is being celebrated at a oh wow, that's gonna be an interesting video to react to after this. But yeah, as far as the rodeo goes, from my understanding as a kid, I thought the rodeo was just like a grown adult activity. I didn't realize a kid thing that kids could even attend, you know. But these outfits are getting pretty crazy with the way that the booty shorts is just like all in the crack. You can pretty much see the lips, and I'm not talking about the ones in your mouth. It is getting pretty egregious, you know what I'm saying? I haven't personally been at the rodeo, seen this with my own eyes, but I have seen the baddies on my Instagram post about it, and I've seen TikTok clips about it, and it has been going very dumb lately. So with that being said, let's go to get into this video, and yeah.
It took the Houston rodeo for y'all to see that our women dress scantily clad.
I'm all for a cute scandalous outfit like what the girly pops are doing at the Houston rodeo. I'm fine with that. But I just saw a man bare booty ass.
I'm outside at the
Fuck no.
What do you mean? You saw a man with his black hairy ass hanging out the pants. I see some shit like that, I'm immediately asking for a refund straight like that. Don't care, don't give a fuck. I need a refund right now. I came here to see bad women, not men, butt cheeks.
rodeo, and a new ick has been unlocked. When you see a girl with like shorts on or a skirt and her...
Why are y'all coming to the rodeo with club clothes on? Like,
man, so I'm just coming from the rodeo with my son, right? And it was booty meat down.
God damn, nigga, the razor bumps of your nigga going stupid, cuz. Holy shit, your razor bumps are insane.
I mean, it was booty meat down.
Apparently, the Houston Livestock Show and Rodeo has turned into a nightclub and a bootio. Y'all get it? Bootio, rodeo? It's okay. For those of you guys that don't know, the Houston Rodeo is not just a place to have a good time. It's actually one of the largest scholarship programs.
Bro, quick sidetrack, but she got some moisturized ass lips. God damn, she has some beautiful black lips. You know what I'm saying? My fault. She inspired me to get my Vaseline. But her lips are greatly moisturized. Holy fuck.
In Texas. They raise millions of dollars for students, parents, kids, rodeo shows, and carnival events. But this year, a lot of people were complaining about the ambiance and the reputation of the rodeo.
Oh, and don't forget the final boss. Can't forget that, nigga. Niggas complaining about him. And then the real final boss, D-Block General Captain Atlanta himself, Dontavius Dennis, in the building.
They said it was so bad that we made the news. People were saying they feel uncomfortable with bringing their children to the rodeo due to the attire. And some people were even stating that they might introduce a dress code for the rodeo in the future because a lot of people were not dressed appropriate for a family event. And I'm not the fashion police, or I do not like to monitor what.
One thing I will say though is it's like typically the girls that they're gonna say that are out of dress code, quote unquote, are the girls that have hella ass. You know what I mean? Like I feel like not enough people talk about this for my liking, but there will be two girls. You could put two girls that are essentially wearing the same exact outfit. Just one of those girls have hella ass and hella body, and the other one is built like this fucking pin I have right. But the girl that has the body is gonna get way more hate than the girl built like the fucking pencil. So you know what I mean? So it's kind of hard in my opinion to enforce a dress code because it's like, what do you mean? Brittany with no ass can wear booty shorts because she has no booty. Her shit is just straight back. But Bodisha with the big voluptuous cake, she can't wear the same thing. Like, I don't know, that was kind of hard, you know, because it's not Bodisha's fault that Brittany has no cake, no yams back there, you know.
People wear. I feel like as an adult, you should have the autonomy to choose what you want to wear and what you do not want to wear. But we have to have a little bit of context. This is a family event. I was scrolling on Twitter and I seen somebody said they thought the rodeo was a rendition of Freaknik. Y'all, I kid you not. We're going to go ahead and get into it. But before we do, the reason why I wanted to make this video, because it was so bad that we have made the news. I have yet to go to the rodeo. I plan on going this weekend to just, you know, go out and enjoy. But at the same time, I'm a little scared. There's been shootouts. They actually had to close the...
Y'all think she thick or not? If she's from Houston, she probably got some yams behind her too. I ain't gonna lie, very rarely, like, it's with Houston women, bro. Like, you kind of just, like, if you're in Texas, you could kind of just tell when you're talking to a woman. Her shit just goes overly bad. Like, very rarely have I ran into a woman built like a stick figure that was born and raised from Houston. Now, she could have moved to, like, from New York or some shit and came down to Houston, you know? But in terms of natural, I was born here, I grew up here. I've never seen a girl from Houston that wasn't, body wasn't crazy.
Rodeo early this past Saturday because there was a shootout, and there's just been a whole bunch of mess going on in Houston since Houston became the new spring break destination. But yeah, let's go ahead and see what the news said.
The Houston Rodeo is famous for a lot of things, but especially the fashion some attendees pull out. In recent years, some say the choices they've seen on the fairgrounds have gone way too damn far. So guys, what is it looking like out there at the rodeo? Mona?
Like, exactly, like these two women right here, they I mean, her shit, I ain't gonna lie, her shit, well, is it that her shirt hangs a little bit lower, or is it because of the fact that she got some big ass personalities going on over there that it looks like her shirt's hanging lower? Good question.
Come on now.
It is rough. I literally just went on Friday night. I had my 4-year-old with me, and I'm not joking. I saw a woman with chaps on and just a thong. That's
with
insane.
the ass out?
Yes.
Yes,
under chaps.
Undergarments.
That's undergarments, yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm like trying to like steer my baby away from the sheets that are right.
The only thing is, though, also I will say about kids, is that the kids don't know that that's necessarily bad. At 4 years old, you don't really know what you're looking at. So it's like you can't really, like, they're saying they don't want their children to see that, but it's like they, in their mind, I don't feel like at 4 years old you comprehend that you're not supposed to see that, you know?
At her eye level.
It's educational at that point, right?
I mean, I was appalled, and also, you know, I'm on a committee, and we do surveys, and so I'm talking this morning, asking about the surveys, and several people stopped me and said, "This dress code needs to be reformed." I'm tired of looking at boobs and butts.
Sounds like good parenting. I don't know.
Steph, what do you say?
So, yeah, you know, if you're an adult and you can dress classy-ish, no, act classy and, you know, not have your rear end hanging out, you're all right. But when you're like 13, 14, 15 years old and you're running around with your ass hanging out of your shorts, like, this is how it was. If you put your arms down and your fingers
I remember
went
that.
Up, thank you.
Yeah, I remember that.
And I'm like, hey,
rule.
hey,
My dad would not even let me out of the house like that.
Hey, Mom, I'm going.
I was packing shorts in my purse. If I was doing that, then that's what I was doing.
Allison, what have you seen out there? Has it been, in your opinion, inappropriate at all?
I mean, there's definitely some people that are doing it a little overboard. My personal opinion, I think that there are certain occasions where dressing up and like maybe showing a little bit more than you normally do is okay to do, but I have 2 sons, 11 and 8 almost, and that's not something I want them, you know, seeing. They're little men, you know. But I also do believe in like being able to dress up and like really be in your feminine side, and if you
being in your feminine side doesn't mean show your asshole, though. Like, that's not what that means, bro. Being in your feminine does not mean I'm going to put my booty hole on display, bro. That's not what that shit, bro. Like, About 87% of the people that watch this channel are male. About 13% are women, according to my analyst. So with that being said, to my fellas out there, I feel like y'all know what I'm about to say. Y'all ever, when y'all was a kid, y'all went to go buy jeans and your parents made y'all do the squat test, right? The squat test to make sure that the jeans fit, that you can comfortably squat down without them ripping. You know, in my opinion, mini skirts are the dumbest. Well, mini skirts to the club are like the dumbest things ever because they'll be having the skirt be so short that every time they take a step, the skirt finna like ricochet and go over their butt. And it's like, bro, if you constantly having to do that, if you're constantly having to pull a skirt down so it doesn't go over your butt, man, you should have probably got a bigger fucking skirt. Just like my parents, if you can't comfortably squat in a pair of jeans, get a bigger fucking size. It's not that serious.
Work hard for your body and you feel good in what you have on and it's tastefully done. I don't see a problem with it being tastefully.
And that's the key word, tastefully done.
Tastefully sexy is fine.
Nigga said tastefully. Some niggas love broccoli though. I hate broccoli. I would say broccoli's not tasty. This other person says broccoli is the most tastiest thing on earth. That just leaves room for subjectiveness for people to insert their own opinion. So you might feel like they're doing too much. They feel like they're not doing enough. So it's like, that's too much gray area. That's not black and white enough.
Confidence, right? Like I applaud the parents for giving their kids that much confidence, right? It's, it's hard to do.
Hand them a tissue and be like, here, you need something to wipe with.
But there is a cutoff line, though. You know, I mean, I don't want to be with my man and like all these booty cheeks. You know,
Too much.
Granted, because she has no cake of her own. But, like we could tell. Like she's like literally the example I was talking about with the pin. Like. There is no voluptuous nothing back there. She's sitting on straight cardboard bricks.
Oh, man, her little boy's at eye level.
At this point, you're like, boyfriend, son. You're like, okay, I can't even enjoy anything as well.
Y'all heard what they had to say and how they feel as parents when it comes to bringing their child to the Houston Rodeo, or honestly anywhere in a family setting. Let's talk about why this is happening, because it's definitely not random. Over the years, we've had a lot of conversation about sexual liberation and body positivity, and historically, women have been told that we can't wear certain things, we can't express ourselves this way, we can't talk a certain way. And what do people do when they feel restricted? They often rebel. That's how we got the movement, this walk by Amber Rose. I don't even know if we can say that on YouTube, but y'all remember that movement when a lot of women went out and they went on a walk and they went almost nude or completely nude in the streets because...
When was this? I don't remember this shit. When was this? They need to bring that back. Bring that movement back. I'm trying to see that.
They wanted to promote body positivity, and at the time that was cool. I don't feel like women's bodies should be monitored or women should be treated a certain way based on how they dress, but it just gets to a point where there's a time and a place for you to do certain things, and I feel like this is honestly the ramifications of that. Women do not hold women accountable.
What's going on with this little bump right here, bro? Maybe I'm just too invested in her mouth, but like, I ain't gonna lie, this is throwing me off a little bit. You know, some of you niggas are in the conversation talking about well, your fucking eyes, nigga, shut the fuck up, nigga. Shut the fuck up. Watch this video.
Anymore. We're all being told, well, this is my body, I can do what I want to do, I'm grown. Like, I'm grown has been a band-aid for a lot of BS throughout the years. Because you're grown, you should be able to wear certain clothes, or people may even use the excuse of, well, I don't have any kids, it's not my job to raise other people's kids. And I get that, I get exactly what you're saying, but at the same time, as an adult, you do have some responsibility how kids and how we perceive each other throughout the world. Dressing like a HOE is okay in certain settings. If you're going to the S Club, that's okay. If you're going out at night, that's okay. People are talking about possibly having a dress code after a certain time, and that shouldn't even be a thing. Like, we shouldn't have to set rules and regulations for women to dress a certain way at a certain time because y'all don't have any decorum. I'm not surprised. Women and a lot of people excuse everything as confidence and sexual liberation and body positivity, and it's just like, this is not confidence. This is actually the opposite of confidence, because if If you were confident in yourself, you wouldn't feel the need to show everything.
Exactly. You would just know I'm just that bitch. I'm just like that. You know, y'all might feel one way about this. Right. I'm from Texas, where it gets pretty cold during the winter. When I go out to the club, as a man, if I'm going out to the club and I have on shorts, well, I have pants on, and under those pants, I have sweatpants and I have shorts. Right. 3. I have 2 pairs of socks on, so I'm double socked up. I got a tank top, a t-shirt, and a hoodie on. Right. Meaning I'm cold. I'm cold as fuck. Right. But yet I see you walking around in a little a spaghetti strap tank top and booty shorts. I'm just immediately that just tells me you're just insecure. Because in my opinion, the real bad bitches, women who know in their head I'm a bad bitch, they're gonna be in sweats and hoodies because they're like, I don't need to show you. I don't need to show my body off. I know I'm that bitch. I know I'm bad. I know I'm sexy. I don't have to sit here and again show off every crevice of my body because I know once these clothes come off, my body is overly T. You know, and that was always I would always be like, yo, that girl with the sweatpants, she's the real baddie. Cause she doesn't feel the need to even though we both know it's cold as fuck. It's 50, 40, 30 degrees outside. She has the common sense to wear something out that's gonna keep her warm versus the other girl. And the girls would be like, oh, when I get in the club, I'm not gonna be cold. Hey bro, like just shut the fuck up. Please just stop talking, bro. That shit just reeks insecurity. If you feel the need to show your body off that much in the cold. Now when it's summer and it makes sense to do that, I have no problem with it. I have no wear your booty shorts and tank tops because it's hot. That's understandable. Just in the winter, like can you give them booty shorts and them that spaghetti strap tank top? Can you give it a rest? Can you give it a break? You know.
Don't have to have being sexy 24/7. There is a time and a place to be sexy. Like you can do a little cute jean moment with a cowboy hat, but you don't have to show the whole ranch. Like why does all of this have to be out? I'm also gonna play some of the videos from people that went to the rodeo because like I said, I have yet to go. I plan on going this weekend, and you know it's getting bad when men are speaking out. Men are the main reason why a lot of people want to show their posterior because men, they act like women is of a higher value if they show their butt or
which they're not. They're not. I done been with some women that outside appearance, great. Bad. You could argue that they would be my top 5, top 3 hits looks wise. Nigga. When I tell you, they were either literally the picture perfect definition of scum of the earth, or their hygiene, their coochie smell was just so putrid. I said, yeah, no amount of like in basketball terminology, yeah, you might average 20 points per game. But what's the point of you averaging 20 if you're gonna give up 40 every night? I'd rather just take the nigga that's averaging 10 points per game that's only gonna give up 2. So yeah, looks are not everything. At all. At all! In fact, if you look overly good, I'm even more suspicious of you because nobody is perfect. So if you overly look good, if you're a 99 overall 3-point shooter, something is severely lacking. Again, whether it's your hygiene, whether it's your personality, whether you were born a man, something's off. Everybody has something off, you know? And the people, again, that you visually can look at and you can't tell what's off, they probably got some even crazier shit that's wrong with them.
if you have a certain shape, then you're better than the next woman. All of this has to do with competition and men putting women on a pedestal that have a certain type of body shape. And we have got so desensitized to it to the point where we have to speak out now that people don't have any decorum or any couth about themselves when it comes to family events, because we have always said, oh, it's okay, she's grown. Oh, this is women empowerment. This is this. Like, now all of a sudden y'all like, whoa, this is where we draw the line. We should have drawn the line decades ago, but it was okay back in 2016 because why? There's nothing to be confused about. This is years of saying, yes, this is okay. Yes, this is okay. Now it's to the point where like, where do we draw the line? Like, where is the line being drawn? Cows are confused. Horses are confused. The whole city is confused as to why are y'all in these people establishment with y'all butt out? Like, why? Like, I love the woman.
And again, like I mentioned earlier, you know what I'm saying? If you're gonna like, we can't get on the woman that have overly body yaddy, you know, and leave the skinny Britneys out that are wearing the same exact shit. Like it has to just be, we have to all around. Everybody has to be. We can't just cancel out one group of people because they have hella body and leave out the others that are a bit like stick figures.
Anatomy. Like, I love a woman that is nicely shaped and know how to put it on, but there's just a thin line of putting it on and leaving nothing to the imagination. But let's go ahead and get into some of these reactions.
And so I'm just coming from the rodeo with my son, right? And it was booty, meat, down. I saw a young lady. She might as well have just took the damn shorts off. She had 2 quarter-pounder just sitting out. And I'm like, well, if I was a lady and I had all that, I wanted to breathe too. It's hot as hell out here. But golly, it's a time and a place. I thought this was the Rodeo Magic City collab. Wait, do y'all not have any shame? I'm talking about left, right cheek, just out. What bruh say? I think bruh said in that video, the bootio. This shit turned into the bootio, y'all.
Hey, I'm walking around the rodeo, and I'm thinking to myself, the rodeo then became the bootio. I done seen so many women walking around here as cowgirls wearing shorts all the way up to their booty, cheeks, shorts, whatever you want to call it. And I'm like, is we at this club or is we at the rodeo? You know what I'm saying? Hey, I ain't complaining. This is a beautiful sight to see. Ladies, y'all look.
Yeah, they doing it for the gram, you know what I'm saying? They're getting that little poster on the gram. So hopefully that NFL or that NBA player walk down, slide up, and take them up out the hood. Simple. You know what I'm saying? And to a certain extent, you gotta respect it.
Good. You know what I'm saying? I love it. But come on, man. We got kids walking around here, man. You know what I'm saying? What you supposed to tell your kids when you got a woman walking around with her all out as a cowgirl and they be like, Mommy, Daddy, why that girl got her butt all out? What you supposed to tell them? You can't. You know what I'm saying? The rodeo has become the bootio. This is crazy work, but hey, I ain't complaining, but hey, just remember, we got kids out here.
I'm outside at the rodeo, and a new ick has been unlocked. When you see a girl with like shorts on or a skirt, and the bottom of her ass cheeks are hanging out of the skirt or shorts, that is an ick. Why do you need attention that bad?
It's an ick. I feel like the mini again, bringing what I said about the mini skirt shit. Like if you have to constantly if you're constantly having to pull your skirt down, just so that way it doesn't go out and your whole butt is exposed, that's a horrible. Because it's like, bro, at that point, like the shorts one for me is a little bit more understandable. At least you can walk around and your shit's not gonna overly like your whole ass isn't gonna be out. But the mini skirts, yeah, whoever invented that shit, yeah, no.
Needs to be a dress code because of some of the outfits that y'all was wearing this year. And I just want to say that they absolutely right. Y'all showed y'all ass, literally. I genuinely think y'all forgot the whole purpose. It's a carnival. Who does carnivals appeal to? Kids. It's no reason that 75% of your ass should be out your shorts at a carnival, bro. There's so many places in Houston where you can go.
Y'all ever look at a woman's clothes? Like y'all ever just really like have a woman's piece of clothing in your hand and you look at the woman, you look at the clothes, and you just wonder like, how the fuck does this even fit? Like shit, y'all somehow they'll have a thing that be like this big, right? But somehow, some way, it fits their whole body, and it's like it's almost magical. Like it's honestly impressive because like this shit don't be looking like it's supposed to fit. It's somehow, some way. Well, I guess technically it don't even be fit because I guess like people say they'll get 2-3 sizes smaller to make it look like they have. Like, bro, nigga, another story time. One of the girls I was talking about that sink, whatever. Right? Another thing too, she got this the fuck out of my ass, bro. Oh my god, she catfished me. I saw her at the club, and she was wearing booty shorts where the bottom crack was like hanging out, you know. And it's like, with her bottom, the bottom of her crack was hanging out. I mean, not the bottom of her crack, the bottom of her butt was hanging out. The way it was looking, it looked like her shit was overly fat. Like it looked like her shit was dumb fat. Why do I finally go to hit and her shit instead of being like a C, nigga, her shit was slanted. Like those shorts, bro, like were crazy. I was so disappointed. For a woman's perspective, it's like being with a dude where you see a print and you think that shit is like overly big, like 8 or 9 inches, and you pull the meat out and that whole like 2 or 3, like, you know. But as the man that can relate to this a little bit, I'm already so far in, nigga. What you think I'm about to stop? No, we're already here. Like we might as well finish. We might as well finish this. But I'm gonna remember that those booty shorts did wonders. Because without them, you would have nothing going for yourself.
Get that same outfit off it. Why you doing that around kids? Around elderly people? Nobody want to see that, bro. Tighten up.
Honestly, I don't know why everyone is acting shocked. This imagery has been pushed for years. Like, this is nothing new. I remember being in college and young girls, well, I was young too because I was in college, but I just remember freshman year, I would never forget, there was a girl in my class and she had on a white tank top and she was talking to the professor, and the professor couldn't even answer her question because she had nipple rings. She had nipple rings on, and they're sitting in front of the professor's face and she's asking for help, and the professor is just starstruck because what she had on. Back then, this was over 10 years ago. I was a freshman in college back in 2015. I was a freshman in college. And
damn.
Oh my god.
Nigga, I think I was a freshman in high school at that time. I think either I was in 8th grade or I was a freshman in high school.
Then I was just like, is this normal? Like, what in the hell? Like, I would feel comfortable being around older men or certain men wearing certain attire, but there is no shame. They don't feel any type of way because this imagery has been pushed for so long that a lot of people are desensitized to it. I know it's people that's going to comment on this video and say, let people wear what they want to. This is the ramifications of letting people do what they want to do. It's their body, it's their choice. This is the example of that.
Also, now it's too much out. So I'm seeing constant videos.
I'll be honest, this isn't that crazy. This isn't that crazy. This again brings back to the example of what I said earlier about if pencil built Britney wore the same exact outfit, y'all wouldn't care, you know? But just because she got some body, you know, it's an outrage. Now, if I don't know, well, y'all can't even see my mouth, but like, y'all look closely where the crack. If her shit, that's the crack. If that's where the bottom of the shorts were at, then at that point we can have a decent little conversation. But this woman, just again from Houston, she's built like a Houston woman. I don't see an issue with this. Personally, I don't.
Videos of people talking about
this one. I'll let slide because it's shorts. If this was a mini skirt, I would be like, fuck no.
Girls are having too much out at Houston Rodeo. Now y'all want to talk about it's a family event and blah, blah, blah. It's so funny. This is one of those things where y'all always come around to the men's wear.
Would I let this slide? It's like right there on the line. Like if this was like 2 to 3 inches shorter, then I probably wouldn't let this slide. But the thing is, it's like if it's a windy day outside, like your whole shit's getting blown up and your whole cake is out. So it's like if you have shorts underneath this, I'm fine. If not, it's like it's right. It's literally like right there on the line of if I would fuck with this.
Thinking men are always talking about y'all got S out in the most inappropriate ways, and y'all love to say, first thing y'all love to say, men predatory. Y'all need to
That the last outfit wasn't crazy. This to me
have self-control. Need to stop telling women what to do with their bodies.
This to me isn't crazy that she has a bodysuit on and she just has a lot of body. Again, I'm thinking of it. I'm coming at this argument from the perspective of would it be tacky if a skinny twig built woman wore the same exact fit? And no.
But all of a sudden now it's a rodeo. Y'all kids.
See, now this is like this for me is like the cutoff. Like any shorter than this, it's like all right. But as a matter of fact, the girl I was just talking about earlier, this was the type of shorts that she was wearing too. Her shit was like, can y'all see my mouse? Oh wait, if I do this, y'all can see. Okay, like her shit, the girl that I was talking about earlier, her shit was like right, for like this whole bottom half. This is like right, like the shortest I think I personally would be okay with.
Out there now it's inappropriate. It's the same exact shit. Y'all just feel as though, per usual, only women can talk about that because it's y'all be having.
I'd have to see the back
in the most inappropriate ways, and you think only you can speak about it.
Exactly. And that's why I don't understand why people are confused. Someone commented on this young lady's post. She posted this on threads, and somebody commented this. Let me go ahead and pull the comment up because I don't want to misquote her. I've never been to the Houston rodeo, but I thought this was like freaknik. And this is the photo that was posted. And even if you never heard of the rodeo, you can just read the room without ever going to the rodeo. If you look in the background of this picture, all you see is kids. There's children. They look like they're going to two different events. Do y'all see all these kids in the background? And again, I know it's no one's responsibility to parent other people's children, but I feel like if we are going to a kid-friendly event, y'all should be wearing kid-friendly attire. I would hate to have a child.
Yeah, the whole like the chest like V thing, that's kind of crazy. At a kid's event, yeah.
Right now, I would have to explain to my child why you're wearing a bikini top and cowgirl boobs. Like, it does not make sense. Like, it just, this is honestly astonishing. And if you zoom up in the back of these photos and look at the parents' face and the people's face, these people are uncomfortable. I even seen a comment of somebody said they work on the committee for the rodeo, and they said they're definitely bringing this to their attention. So next year, there's definitely going to be a dress code because y'all do not know how to act. And a lot of people are saying most of these people that are dressing like this are not from Houston. This is not just a Houston problem. This is not a rodeo problem. This is a society worldwide problem. I've been seeing this everywhere. People don't know how to dress at Walmart, at the airport, and
but it's like, what do you expect from niggas at Walmart? Like, that's the reason why I only shop at Target. Like, you should not have high expectations with niggas that shop at Walmart. Like, that's your biggest fuck up. Like, why are you like surprising? Niggas be in the Walmart doing the most egregious of acts, bro.
Ross, it doesn't really matter where you're at. This is a global epidemic of people not having any decorum and modest being away. Like, anytime you tell somebody to dress modest, this is their response. They feel like if you're telling me to dress a certain way, you're going against me and you're trying to make me be conservative. And I'm going to give y'all an example of that.
Do y'all realize that this modest summer trend is a push from conservatives to have control over your bodies? Like, do you guys know that? Because I see so many people posting about the mood for the summer is modest summer. It's a trend because it's I feel like it's propaganda at this point. Dress how you want. I'm not being modest this summer. I'm never being modest in the summer. It's a summer. Guns out, buns out, right? Right?
And these are the same women that get treated like the back of gum on somebody's shoe by men, and then they wonder why. Oh, why?
Yeah, you led with an unethical route. So obviously the men are gonna treat you very unethically. If you're leading with just your body and that's it, like no substance, no nothing. don't expect to be treated like fucking Princess Jasmine or whatever the fuck, the Queen of England. Yeah, don't expect to get treated like that when you leading with just your body, leading with something like. Yeah.
And does no one want to address me like they're addressing you the way that they see you? And I understand we shouldn't be judged off everything that we do, but that has never been the reality of the world. You get dressed how you show up in the world. If you got your butt out, men are going to treat you like you were 304. The same women that complain about men treating them less than.
It's just like because the women that be working the block dress the same way, so it's like in their mind, it's like you dress just like this woman that was working the block, so I'm gonna treat you just like the woman that was working that block.
Man just wanting to stick it and dip are the ones with this mindset and mentality. Like it's honestly crazy.
People hate on modest women so much because modesty is a display of strength and weakness cannot stand strength. When I was growing up, I used to dress like, listen, crazy. And I don't judge anybody that still dresses like that now, but growing up and now realizing that I can actually go outside and cover myself and still feel sexy, gorgeous, attractive.
Yes! You don't have to show everything to look good. You don't. Cause a real nigga, if you're double cheeked up, nigga, you can put on 5 sweatpants on. Niggas are gonna know, oh yeah, that woman over there, yeah, she got that. No matter, you could try to hide it. We're gonna just be able to tell because you can't hide shape. You know what I mean? You're or even in your face, like it's a certain you're not gonna be able to hide that you have a good body. You know what I mean? Like for real niggas, you know, if you're having to overly let it be known, that's like a man overly letting it know. Oh, I got hella money, I got hella car. You know what I mean? It's almost like if you are having it like you say you do, like why are you popping it like this? You know, it's giving that you don't really got it like that. But you want to make it seem like you got it like that, you know? And nobody likes those type of guys. Women don't like niggas who flake flex like they really haven't, and when it's time to give, they're not able to give. You know?
Meant that the only reason I was actually dressing like that was because I wanted to be looked at in a certain way. I felt that the world would accept me better if I had half of my body hanging out. And that is the actual truth. You might not believe it now if you're still in that position or you still dress like that because you feel that it makes you feel powerful, strong, whatever. But you only feel powerful and strong in that sense because you feel that the world accepts you better like that. And when you get older and you start to realize, wait, hold on, I'm actually powerful and strong regardless, and I'm beautiful regardless, so I don't actually need to show certain parts of my body to get that respect. That's when you realize that's why I was doing it. And when I was younger, I used to look at modest women and think, you think you're nice, you think you're too much, but it's because of the weakness inside of me to not conform to the world and not present myself in the way that the world wanted me to, that made me hate the strength in them. Because for you, especially in a world like we have now, to be able to go outside fully clothed and still feel like that girl, still feel like an it girl, wherever you are, when there's half naked women walking around, that's a big display of strength. Not only are you strong within who you are as a person, you know that you can still be beautiful head to toe covered, but it also shows that you refuse to conform to the society, to how this world decides that you look beautiful. So for you to go against that expectation, it's a big display of strength. And people won't know it until they're older and then they start realizing, wait, I'm actually strong and beautiful, so I don't need to be half naked to feel that way.
This is exactly what I've been trying to say. It's easier to learn something new than to...
Yeah. But I ain't gonna lie, this video's getting kind of long. We're like 38, 39 minutes into this whole. So if y'all want to watch the rest of this video, again, y'all go, I am Asia, you know, great video, you know. But, yeah, you know, with that being said, we can go ahead and get up out of here. I'll catch y'all boys at the next one.